Buddy, welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just trying to figure out what would be the easiest animal to make a video on that I have, and a couple of topics to talk about with these animals, because everybody's seen the video with the monitor. It's posted on Facebook as well as my YouTube channel, and I had a couple questions from friends of mine and people that I know of. How do you tame down stuff like monitors or stuff that animals that you get that are going to be aggressive? So, as a lot of people know, because I love geckos, I have morning geckos. I have a giant Halamaran gecko. I have like lychees and stuff coming when it gets warmer out. So I have toke geckos. Now I'm not going to get any of the tokes out because they have eggs right now. But I'm going to get something out that has taken time to actually tame. Because a lot of people don't know this, but when I was younger, a little kid, my dad had a green iguana. So, Skittles. Okay, hi Skittles. Hi Skittles. Stop it. Skittles. Hello. Hello, little one. Yes, hi. Yes, hello. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's take a chill pill. Here, you can just hang out on my hand. So this is Skittles. My green iguana. Just kind of looking at the camera weird. So, she's about, I'd say about a foot long from head to tail. She's also shedding. She's got some shed on her arm, on her leg. So, I have wanted a green iguana for a long time. I had one that I got from a breeder who actually got shut down, and it lived for about 3 months and basically crashed. That's another thing I would like to go into in this video, is to make sure where you're getting them from, because a lot of the green iguanas, a lot of iguanas in general that you can get in the pet trade, other than ones that are captive bred, are taken out of the wild. And hold on, she's gonna like not take a chill pill for a second. So, this is a creature that I've had to take the time out of my day, and I've had to take the time to work with. Because, as a lot of people know, I also have a monitor. I also have toke geckos. Like I said, I'm not going to get any of the toke geckos out because they currently have eggs, and I don't really like disturbing the eggs. Because, oh no, if you remove the eggs or the parents, they won't lay till next season, and I'd prefer them to lay because I plan on selling some of the babies. Now, the one pair that I have, I might hold back some babies because they are a morph pair, but that's another video, or another topic for another video. So this is Skittles. Now, everybody asks, that has come here, why her name is Skittles. I don't know if you can take the colors, but she is basically a living rainbow. She is a green iguana het for albino. So she is, if I would have another one that would be het for albino, I could get albinos. I don't know, I don't know if I can get albinos from just a green iguana and her. But she was sold to me as a female, so I'm classifying her as a female till she gets bigger, because I won't be able to tell till she gets bigger. But Skittles. And Skittles takes a lot of time and effort to get calmed down to the point where I can do this with Skittles. Because Skittles here is, and I say this to a lot of people, I was saying this to my dad and my grandmother the other day, Skittles is short for schizophrenia. She is chill and calm right now. But if you make the wrong move, she will psycho out. So, I'm happy that she's calm right now. It takes time. Somebody has actually asked me how long it takes to tame down animals like green iguanas. It takes time. You have to have time and effort to be able to work with an animal, to tame an animal down, to be able to sit down and work with it and build a relationship with the animal. Now, I'm going to show you her enclosure quick because I don't want to go into detail for it. But it is only, this enclosure is only temporary. I know she's going to get like 7 foot long, so this is only temporary. I plan on building her a much bigger enclosure. Because for right now, at her size and the capability, her climbing capabilities, this tank is perfect. So we'll go into that in a second. Another thing that I want to specify about, and I should have started with this, but I want to specify about getting iguanas or anoles, anything that they can go take out of the wild that is invasive or something. Make sure you're getting from a breeder. I contacted a breeder on Morph Market about her a while back, and they happened to get back to me when they had them in stock. They had babies in stock. So, I haven't had any problem with her. I don't know how long I've had her for, but she hasn't had any of the problems that my original iguana, Houdini, had. And Houdini was kind of my fault, but I feel like this is a problem that I should bring up as to for, like, future people who go to buy animals. Always investigate the breeders. Always make sure they're a captive breed. Always make sure that they're breeding properly, that they know the information on the animal. Because you can get people who are like, oh, I captive bred this animal. And they're selling you a wild-caught animal that they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what specifications of care. Nothing. But just do your research. Taming them takes a lot of time. Trust me. Because she's still not fully tamed down. Right? Right, Skittles? Boop. But I'm going to show you her enclosure. I'm not going to go into too detail with the inside of it. Because it's basically set up. It was basically set up for tokay geckos originally. And it has the tropical, like, humidity, heat, everything that she needs built into it. But I plan on refurbishing it when it's done for my Anole, which I'll get out after I show you the enclosure, because I really would like to show my Anole off on camera. Because I don't want to make a whole video on her. Well, I will make a whole video on her, because I am not one of the big people to have, like, Anoles. I mean, I had a green Anole, but I'm not a big person for Anoles. I like my geckos. I like my bearded dragons, iguanas, monitors. So, show you her tank real quick. Okay, so this is Skittles' tank. Now, as you can see through the outside of it, it's basically got a lot of stuff for her to climb on. It's a bioactive. It is a 45 tall tank. I'm not exactly sure the specifications. I know it's 45 gallons. But it is quite fine for her at the size she is. It's also just on the dresser. Hi. You can go back in your tank? Okay. I also had to make the lid, which was a pain in the butt. But we're going to let Skittle... Oh, she's going to go on the lid. Yeah. So we're going to let Skittles go on her way. So, as you guys will take notice... There's Skittles. As you guys will take notice... Yeah, see, she is not fully tame. She would like to escape. Right? Escape. 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 So this is a 45 gallon tall. There's a water bowl there. There's also a water bowl on the bottom. This is the food. And the mealworms, I will show you for something. What else is in here with her? Okay. It's alright, Skittles. Come here, Ozzy. Come here, Ozzy. Ozzy, hi. Hi, Ozzy girl. Hi, Ozzy girl. So we're going to close this up right now. The lid is custom made. I have a double light with the UV and the heat lamp. That is a grow light bulb. That is for the plants. Now, any of these plants like the vine and the one that they hide in are fake. The ones on the bottom are Dracaena. There is, I think the bromeliad kind of got crushed. Dracaena, there was a bromeliad in here. I'm not sure what these weird, like, palm-looking plants that the leaves fell off of and then they regrew are. But it's Dracaenas. I'd like to get vines planted in here, pothos and stuff. I am actually propagating pothos, so I can put pothos in here. Because I would like pothos in here to make the tank look a little more fuller. Because I don't know for sure if I'm putting the Anole in here or if I'm going to use it for tokay geckos. But the other creature that we pulled out of there is on my shoulder, so I'm going to show you her. This here, this lovely thing here that is leaving, Ozzy. Ozzy. This is Ozzy, my Cuban. I don't know. So, hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is Ozzy. And as you can see, she's got a little chin flared up. So, I'm going to make some specifications here in this video about cohabbing animals and some specifications with her and Skittles. So this is Ozzy. Ozzy was given to me as a rehome. The lady who gave her to me thought she was a male, had her in a tank with what she thought was a female Anole. Ozzy, I have gotten a couple eggs from Ozzy, so Ozzy is actually a female. And they were fertile eggs, so the other Anole was a male. Now, a few things here about Ozzy, because I will make a full video on Ozzy. When she came to me, she was skinny, and it took time and effort to actually get her to eat and actually get food on her bones. Get her to fatten up and to be this weight, because her head was all screwed up. You can still kind of see the marks on her head. Her head was all screwed up. Her tail is actually, I don't know if she'll let me get her and show you her tail. Her tail was all, it's all chewed up. It's all chewed up. There's scars and stuff on it. And she came to me like that. And I'm not going to disclose details of who I got her from or details of how I came across her. I'm just going to specify that if you have an animal, make sure you're taking care of them right. Now, I will go into a whole other video on details on her care, because her care is actually pretty similar to other anoles. She requires high humidity, a hot spot high up, because she does not like being on the ground. She requires UVB, but she is puppy dog tame, right? But she will flare up and show the dewlap. Can I see a dewlap? No? I'm trying to get a good... But she is also almost a foot long. And they get bigger than that. But, like I said, I'm not into anoles. But when I was contacted about her, I did my research about it. And I was like, okay, yeah. Because they eat fruits and they eat insects. So, she is, amazing. an awesome addition. And she does fire up. She is kind of dark right now because she's not appreciating me. Oh, I got the hiccups. She is dark right now because she is not appreciating me messing with her a whole lot. And like I said, there is a time and a place for animals and holding animals. She is one of them that there is a time and a place where she will let you hold her and she will be fine. And there's a time and a place where if you are in her territory, she will fire, she will puff up, puff the chin out, do lap out. And it's going to be a bad time because I've been bit by her a couple times. It's going to be a bad time. So, she's hopefully going into the 45 with the iguanas in. Hopefully. But I plan on building a bigger enclosure for the iguana along with the monitor. So, I will make a separate video on her. Show you the care requirements and what I do for her. But for right now, I think that's everything for this video. Other than, I'd like to make a specification on the fact of buying reptiles. And add side note to making sure the breeder's a good breeder. Always, and always, do not get something that you are not prepared to take care of. And I can specify that a lot because there's animals here where they make this big thing where the care is this simple, and like this, it's simple, and you could buy it, and care is not simple. I have bearded dragons where I thought originally when I started into animals, the care for bearded dragons was simple. I thought the care for my corn snake was simple. It is not. I would not recommend a bearded dragon for beginners. As a matter of fact, because I have not shown the baby in any video. My next video on my YouTube that I will be posting on Facebook to post to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting this one on Facebook when it's on my YouTube channel. Will be the bearded dragon. Because my bearded dragons are ridiculous. I have two. I have a male and I have a female. And the female I got from a breeder, and she was decent price, and she's an awesome looking bearded dragon. And the male is kinda, you'll see. But that'll be the next video. After that, I'm probably gonna do a couple videos about some of my snakes, maybe my pixie frog, or the leopard geckos, because I have a couple different leopard geckos. I actually have a baby that's here that I'd like to put into my breeding project when I get the chance. But for right now, peace out. Good rest of your day. And remember, reptiles, any animal, reptiles, amphibians, if you're going to get them, rodents, because I guess bunnies aren't exactly rodents. If you're going to get them, even cats and dogs, make sure to put the time and the effort into that animal. Not get something that you're just going to be like, oh, I'm going to have this for a couple of months. If you get something, make sure you put the time and the effort into the animal. That's all I gotta say. Nice day. And I don't know when this video will be up. When it is, a couple weeks afterwards, a couple days afterwards, I'll be posting about the bearded dragon.